Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I want to do a quick reading about Juan Soto, and if he is going to sign on with the Yankees. He is being offered a lot of different, amounts here and from various different teams. So let's see if he will. He was very disappointed when they lost that World Series, but anybody kind of would. But he seemed like he took it the hardest. So let's see here. Is he going to sign on with the Yankees? I'm going to draw a couple cards associated with the planets here and the environment. I'm going to start off with his environment card. So please bear with me while I look up any meanings if I need to do so. Let's see. Will Juan Soto sign on with the Yankees? Let's see here. I do feel that he does like that team. He feels that he has received some sort of respect from the fans and his teammates as well. But I do feel that disappointment has him kind of like really wanting to search for other things. Maybe he is just kind of like making them sweat a little bit to see, kind of like get that competition going. But the first card here for his environment card, we have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles, to me, immediately represents like feeling left out in the cold in a way. But it also means like kind of possibly walking away from something as well. But for him, since it's his environment card, it says here, what is bringing me the biggest blessings now is the changes within myself. I am trying new things, exploring new avenues of value, and these are bringing the fresh winds of change into my life. So I do feel that he feels that he is blessed right now with all the offers that he's getting, but I do feel that he is looking to new areas and new teams. He does want to explore or kind of explore different avenues here. So I do feel that he feels that a change is necessary, maybe possibly. He feels like he is not valued as much now for some reason. The next card that we have here is his long range card, which is it's a card that possibly will affect him for a year or the year ahead. It's the Four of Cups or the Four of Hearts. The Four of Hearts is a home card. It represents like feeling at home or where you live, possibly. So I do feel that he, in essence, does feel that this is home. Like the Yankees is their team, and he does feel comfortable with them. So let's see for his long range card, what exactly the Four of Hearts would be. And the Four of Hearts here show that a stability in love, family, and marriage are major areas of interest for me this week or this year. I am surrounded by love. So I do feel that even though we're talking about his, career, I do feel that this year there's going to be kind of mentioning here that he is going, like he has like a partner. I'm not sure if he does have a girlfriend or not, but I do feel that there's going to be like talks about someone here in his life, possibly even marriage. So he is looking towards that. But this could just all represent that he feels left out in the cold from his kind of like team. I think that maybe some of them might be jealous that he's being offered all these things. Some of the teammates might feel like left out, like Glaber. There's a lot of Verdugo. He was kind of just their free agent. So I think they feel like a little, they feel some kind of way, the other teammates, and that's making him kind of feel a little kind of like, everybody's kind of treating him a little differently here. Also, I feel that interview he gave at when they lost, it did seem that he was kind of being a little, basically saying like, I'm available for whatever, let's see what numbers, blah blah blah. Like he seemed a little cold, and I think that came off a little like shady from the other teammates. They were just like, they just didn't really expect him to say that so soon. So here's my dog Teddy barking. So if you hear him barking, he might be barking at little squirrels walking by the yard here. Teddy, come here, boy. Come here. You want to say hi? So the next card we have here is the Pluto card here, and we have the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Hearts. So the Queen of Hearts for his Pluto card, this represent like him feeling nurturing, or he kind of like is trying to nurture himself. But the Queen of Hearts as his Pluto card shows I am challenged by my marriage or by the concept of marriage or motherhood. So maybe possibly there's something important or significant going on with his mother. Maybe his mother, he's like going or reaching out to his mom for advice, kind of like her opinions as well. Or this could also represent that maybe his mom or woman is going to be playing an important role in this decision, as well as possibly the talking of marriage this upcoming year in 2025. I feel that that's going to kind of come out, or at least like there, he is interested in someone here in a very serious way, but this could just be his mom. His mom is telling him like, hey, decide with your intuition and decide with love. And if you feel at home there, that maybe you should consider that. But next card here is as the result card is the Jack of Spades. So the Jack of Spades talk about someone that's like maybe watching, maybe stalking, or just like there might be a little bit cold. This could represent a message as well. So I do feel that he's receiving messages from, different people. Obviously, there's other teams that are offering this thing. But as a result card, as the result card, it says, I create myself to be a successful artist, actor, or musician. I am transformed by an initiation into truth. So I feel that there's some sort of like transformation here. And he feels like, he's creating his success. He's not, like, it's not just about money. He believes that his value, he kind of sees his value, and he kind of expects other people to see that value as well. I don't think he's just standing down and just like accepting just anything, but I do think that it's not about money as well. So there's a lot of things here that maybe Soto is kind of requiring for people in a way. The next card is the Mercury card. The Mercury card would have the King of Diamonds. The King of Diamonds shows him kind of like, it shows here he's like talking to someone that's younger. He's talking to like possibly a woman and someone that's younger than him even. Not sure if this is like a family member, but there is someone here that's involved that he is talking to. This person, or this could be him as well, kind of feeling like in his throne, like I got the bag. He's not worried. He has so many offers, like there's nothing to worry about. But as his Mercury card, it says financial genius, a quick financial success. So he does feel that, hey, this is a great time for me. And, it doesn't matter what I choose, I'm going to be able to. The next card is the Venus card. The Venus card is the Queen of Spades here. So he does feel he is a little bit on the colder side. He's a little distant with possibly a lot of the Yankees teams, maybe even the coach. The Queen of Spades, as his Venus card says here, mastery over your love life and family, organizational ability in the home and with family. Again, family, home, there's something very important here for him that he has to decide on. I'm not sure if like where his family is currently living at, but I feel that that's going to be also a deciding factor for him as well. The next card is the Mars card. The Mars card, this could represent some sort of action or something like that. The Eight of Hearts can represent kind of walking away from something. But in playing cards, the Eight of Cups here as his Mars card can show like maybe he has some conflict with walking away. It might seem a little bit conflicting. Maybe he's having like some sort of inner like battle with himself. But the Eight of Hearts here in his Mars section says charm and popularity, especially among groups of males, business and social success through people contacts. So I do feel that, he feel like he's the man right now. He's having a hard time walking away, but he also knows that he's the man. He is kind of a little bit like his ego is really up there right now. The next card is the Jupiter card, and the Jupiter card is the Four of Spades. The Four of Spades can represent kind of having a break or taking a rest from something, but the Four of Spades here can also represent that he needs to heal from something possibly as well. The Four of Spades shows here as a Jupiter card. It shows success and satisfaction of work, business, and finances. So he will be, satisfied here with whatever he is being offered and the finances, regardless of what it is. Next card is the Saturn card. The Saturn card shows is the Seven of Clubs. He might feel a little bit self-defensive about something. So he is feeling a little bit self-defensive or kind of like a little protective right now. But the Seven of Clubs here for his Saturn card, it says uncovering negative attitudes that affect health and well-being. Negative attitudes cause ill health, and ill health contributes to bad attitudes in general. So, not sure if something's going on with his health or what the case is, but that negative attitude is kind of like, yeah, like that ego, kind of like that attitude, because it's almost like, hey, I get what I want when I want. I don't have to sweat nobody. Versus, like I say, Glaber, that he seemed so emotional when he was like, yeah, it's important that we make it because, that can affect his career if they don't. And he almost seemed like he was going to cry. But Soto, on the other hand, he's a little bit, his pride is way up there right now. His Uranus card is the Seven of Swords. He has two double sevens here. There's something spiritual here going on. But the Seven of Swords could represent some sort of, maybe someone trying to get away with something. There might be something like some sort of deceit here. But it just says challenges at work or with health, success in humanitarian and spiritual work. So, again, his health here is important this upcoming year, or possibly he might have challenges this upcoming year when it comes to his health and his sports. And lastly, here we have the Neptune card, challenges at work. The Neptune card, we have the Five of Clubs. We see here conflict here possibly going on. So this might be conflict with others. But the Five of Wands here, as his Neptune card says, journey or vacation to a foreign country, change of residence, new insights, but perhaps some confusion, changes to travel plans. So I do feel that this shows that maybe he will be walking away from the Yankees and not signing on because he has kind of conflict now with the teammates because of a couple things that happened, or the World Series, some things that were said possibly. He feels a little bit self-defensive or a little kind of like left out of the cold, or like they kind of view him in a different way now. And it will be hard for them to establish that relationship they had before. So I feel that he is possibly going to look at a different team to sign into, because right now the relationships between them, they are a little jealous. The Yankees, some of the teams there, some of the guys that were possibly that they are in free agency, but also the other teams, like maybe with Judge, maybe there's some words that were shared that were not very nice or very, they might have been a little bit more self-centered and selfish, and that's something that they did not like. So, and I feel that maybe now he regrets it. He has two fives here. Fives represent changes. Seven represents spirituality. So I do feel that spiritually, this change is happening for a reason for him. So, would have loved to see him. Hopefully, maybe he does change his mind. But I do think that he's going to choose to sign on with a different team. And as for numerous reasons as well, I think it has to do with his family as well. Maybe a female, a mother, or possibly where his family is living at currently. So we'll see what happens. I hope you guys liked the reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to catch you in the next one.